It's really awesome to be here, celebrating 170 years of forged in the USA, tools for the railroad, war. It's a really proud thing, and I'm really happy to be a part of it.
I think this event is an opportunity to bring some small time makers like me and the other guys forging, and coming to this big fantastic facility with big old machines. None of us have machines this big and this cool. I think it's just an opportunity to tie in the big industry with the small guys.
My goal would be to forge as cleanly as possible with minimal grinding and still create a nice, beautiful, functional piece.
I'm swinging a hammer, and forging on hot iron is something that just comes naturally, so I'm not thinking about it too much. We're gonna go up there, stand at the anvil, and just let it rip. So I've made some tomahawks that they're like a utility tomahawk that have more usable aspects to it, like a hammer pole on the back, so you can use it to hammer. You could take it camping and you wouldn't just look at it the whole time. You'd be able to use it. So tomahawks are really cool though. I think it's a piece of iron that captures the American spirit, I think.
So my personal style is I like to at least get 90 to 95% of my work done on the anvil to minimize the amount of grinding, because there's something about the texture from the hammer and the fire and the scale that just gives it a very one-of-a-kind, unique, like a fingerprint on the actual piece.
We really all are brothers in iron, kind of got to stick together, especially the way of the world and the modern economy, the modern America. What we do isn't modern. We're all born 100 years too late, so it's tough. It's tough to, it's just tough to be a blacksmith in 2024. When you got a lot of people around you, you can bounce ideas off of guys and work together. It makes it happen. It allows us to do what we do.
And I'm just very happy, appreciative to be a part of this. You've seen all this machinery and how it's done in an industrious manner, and kind of trying to relate it to the way I make things back in my shop. Obviously, I don't have this tooling and this staff to be able to do this, but there's a lot you can relate from the way I do things to this. This is just on a much larger scale, and it's just mesmerizing to watch. And again, just happy to be here.
I think Warwood is keeping the old-time American manufacturing alive. So like I said, it's tough. It's really tough. And for them to keep it alive and keep these old machines running, in 100 years' time, Lord willing, they're still running, but if they're not, people are gonna regret it. I think it comes back to, if we lose guys running these old machines, we're gonna lose a lot of American spirit and like a human being, standing in front of a big furnace and a big smashing hammer, there's probably some video game that you could play where you could do that, but this is real.